300 to travel in this race. And Bangalore has now been collared on the outside by Whizz. These two are up there in front, fighting for supremacy. Right behind there comes the next fierce fighter, followed by Altamont. Then comes Sandcastle's Altair. But Whizz is shot into the lead, opened a gap about a length and a quarter in front. Now striding clear to over 2.5, 3, and he's going to win the opening event. The Guindy played from. It's a fight for the minor placings, with Bangalore getting the second ahead of Altamont.
Welcome to the Horsepower Feats Winner Circle. I'm your host Bindya Harish. I'm here with the winning trainer M. Rajendra Singh. Firstly, congratulations, sir. So this is Whizz's win after very long, after 2018. Yeah. So what is the drastic improvement which has led to this?
I think last time also run good. Last day I will run, but support is fell down, sir. I came from setback and I prepare very well. The last final work is very good, sir. Then I put my top class jockey. He need to ride, sir. So I told Surendra, he rode the horse, definitely the win, sir. First of all, I am very confident. My filly also, last work is very well. And Surendra rode, I am very confident for Surendra also. And he is rode very confident. I told him to good second, take a good jump, sit second, sir. He followed the interaction also. And I am very happy, sir. And all great to thank you to my teamwork, stable work. And thank you, and thanks to my owner also, sir.
Tell us something about this mare, Whizz.
Whizz is a very good pet. Now his age is there. After this run also improvement also, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, my instructions was to sit well up, second, third, wherever. He jumped out well. I was following, I think, who was my danger. When I asked for a response, he gave me a good response. And in the last furlong, he just pulled away.
For a top jockey like you, what made you choose her as the rider?
Well, I didn't choose her. The trainer and owner chose me. I was walking back home and, it was a last minute decision that they made. They wanted me to ride. I was not so very keen, but the trainer and owner were persisting me to ride the horse. So I finally accepted the ride. I'm glad that I took the ride. It just kind of fell in my lap and I'm happy that I won the race.
They've got about 400 meters to travel. It's Rapidus, about 3 parts of a length to the better of Tranquilo. For the length and a half behind, we've got Black Eagle with about final 200 to travel. It's Tranquilo who's out in front, about a length and a half to the better of Black Eagle. On the inside is Rapidus. Into the closing stages, it's Tranquilo who's clear.
Lamita gave me the mare free, of course, and Tegbir gave me the covering free, and all I had to do was look after him, and it seems to me that I've done a good job. My jockeys are out of action. One is riding at 61 or 60 and the other one is broken his shoulder, so I have to outsource this. So I had to outsource the best. So here I am. He's a lovely horse. He's got a blonde mane. I don't keep manes with horses, but because he had a blonde mane, there was just no way I could cut it. He's done what was asked of him. Now we have something to look forward to. He's clocked a smart timing. So let's see how he handles his next race. He's a grandson of Gogandine, which is a really late developing, strong, staying family. So I think I have something to look forward to, and racing will tell me what I have to look forward to. Well, the season had started slow. I've drawn a blank for the first 2 meetings, and we are into the third weekend of racing, and I've just won my maiden win of the season. So I hope to increase that today and extend it tomorrow. It's always difficult to win back-to-back championships. There are a lot of good trainers in Bangalore. This is the summer season, so you have plenty of the best trainers in the country coming here to race against you. So it's a tough one, and if I can repeat it, I'm playing above my game.
Definitely he was not 100% fit and he jumped out very well from the gates, settled beautifully in second. When asked, accelerated. He definitely did a very good job and won easily.
So we know that you always have a good relationship with all your horses. So tell us about Tranquilo.
Tranquilo, to be honest, I took him yesterday for the first time and he looked little stubborn kind of horse, but he's different on the race. He's very professional and he'll learn more and he'll get more mature later on.
In between runners is PISSARRO, who's now starting to make his run, giving a couple of backhanders or so to be well up at that second position. Then we have Silverita in the order as he's straightened up for the final run. And La Dida comes to home first by about length and a quarter in front of PISSARRO. Hard at work, getting a couple of backhanders. Another 2.5 lengths behind is Starry Wind and completely out of it. In fact, about 4 lengths behind is Silverita. But it's going to be PISSARRO on the outside by about half, 3/4. In fact, a length in front and now quickening well to win the Admiral Henry John Ross Trophy.
Welcome to the Horsepower Feeds Winner Circle. I'm here with Mr. Ravi Reddy from Nanuli Stud Farms. Congratulations, sir. How confident were you that PISSARRO would make it?
Well, we were not very confident because this is his maiden win. It's been a very long time coming. Both he and Lagarde were sold to Mr. Seishu at the same time. And Lagarde exceeded all expectations and has done us really proud. This horse has taken time to come to hand. But we hope that he'll go on from here and do some special things, yeah.
So basically, he's a very, very long distance horse. 9 furlong is also sharp for him. Today is his life's first win. And basically, he's just an out and out staying type of a horse. And we got an easy race, smallish field, easy race, so he's just done it. See, basically, there are very few long distance races all India. There are the categories that have the long distance races are all the graded races, grade 3, grade 2. He's not at that level, he's a little below them. So we're going to try and run him in those weaker races and try and pick up some black type. The owners and the horses make us best. So if we don't have the owners, we don't get the horses. So that's the mantra. You get the good horses make you good at your job. Bangalore season, summer season has been a little tardy for me. It started off a little slow, but it's okay. I mean, we've been having very good times from 2017 and 16. So it's part and parcel of the business, and we'll take it as it comes.
No, actually, I was not really comfortable. To be honest, he was very slow out of the gate, sluggish. I needed a good pace, but the front horse was hanging out, and he was just taking me out, so I had to slow down and come back. And this horse really gave me a hard time to pass the second horse and to win this race. He's definitely only a staying horse. He just stays and stays. He can go 4,000 also, no problem. But the only thing is he needs to keep going in the good pace, He doesn't have that turn of foot. So he had to win this race, because if he didn't have to win this race today, I don't think he would have won.
Round the turn and into the straight for this Racing Patrons Trophy. Golden Oaks brings them into the home straight by a commanding margin of almost over 3.5 lengths in front of Smashing Blue, is the one who's inching his way on the outside and starting to bridge the gap on every stride is Smashing Blue, and it's going to be Smashing Blue on the outside, goes ahead by about 3/4 of a length in front of Golden Oaks. Then we have Augustus Caesar followed by Automatic and Time Out, but Smashing Blue has now stepped up the momentum and left the field absolutely stunning as to lift the Racing Patrons Trophy almost about 4 lengths in front of Golden Oaks.
she had a bit of an issue with the wind and stuff. And, luckily, it's all behind her. She's come right at the right time. Couldn't be happier. She's on track lightning and she's on the balancer of the horsepower supplements. So I'm very happy with that. And she's looking a picture, so couldn't be more pleased.
Bangalore summer season, what are your expectations from the season?
Basically, just hoping that the horses do well, compete with the best of the best here, because the Bangalore summer is the best of the best compete here. So if you're competing and going stride to stride, shoulder to shoulder with the best, that's all you can ask for.
And she has been working well here. I was surprised she came a lot, and she's working well. Even last spot also she's worked very well. So according to that we planned, and she's shown today. Everyone knows that Golden Horse is fast and he's going to make pace. So we can't chase him, and just we have to sit down and just follow him and do our best whatever is there in his state.
Kensington Court comes in next, followed next in the field by Aztec Queen. On the outside is Grey Channel. They've got about 400 meters to travel. It's Tactical Command in the center. On the outside is Devil's Magic. Looking for racing room is Kensington Court. They've got about 200 meters to travel. It's Tactical Command from Kensington Court. Tactical Command about half to the better of Kensington Court is traveling nicely in the center of the racetrack. It's Kensington Court by a length and a half to the better of Tactical Command. Kensington Court wins it from Tactical Command.
We were watching the race and we saw that Kensington Court got checked in the straight. What was going on in your head?
I was wondering where the hell he's planning to go, outside and inside. But fortunately the filly was good, so I'm glad that she did it, and I'm glad that he didn't have to pick up the stick. She's a very sensitive girl. Anyway, I'm glad we won. She's always been very precocious, okay? It was because she was so brilliant that I was wanting her to actually go longer, because you want to win a classic with her because she can do it. But she was too immature, and she was too skittish and too kind of worried about what's going on everywhere. So she couldn't really kind of give her best. But now she's matured, and she's like she's much happier. She's filled out, and she's kind of striding out so much better. So she's fast. I took the advantage, especially after running after a long time. A 6 is as good as a 7. 6 and 7, and try to take her to the top, and hopefully she'll become a stakes racehorse. I'm just taking it one race at a time. Yeah, no expectations, because one thing about me, the more I expect, the less I receive. There is a saying, expectation and profusion leads to insatiety. So no, I'm not going to expect.
I'm back again with Trevor Patel. Treble today, how are you feeling?
Great. I think so. After a long time, I had 3 rides, 3 winners. So definitely it's great. She was moving well, and I was quite confident that she'll take the gap. But I saw the front horse was taking the other horse inside, so I didn't take much of a chance where it was a big opening outside. So I just went through a big opening. She's improved a lot by physically. She's become a lot stronger. Muscles have come up. She was a lot weaker last season. And I think she's got 1-2 races more this season in her pocket.
.500 meters to travel. It's Silverita, about 3/4 of a length to the better of Lofter Brannan. driven along at the stages. Belvedere in the center, it's Mitsuru. 350 meters to travel, it's Silverita who's out in front to the better of Belvedere, now moves into second position. In the center, it's Mitsuru. With about final 200 to travel, it's Silverita close to about 3.5 to 4 to the better of Belvedere, is bridging the gap in each and every stride. In behind that, we've got Lotta Brennan. Silverita holds on to win the 6th race. About
It started slow. It's picking up. I've drawn a blank in the first 2 days. That's because I probably kept my horses going, fighting it out for the championship right till the very end. They needed their off. They've come back. It's taken them 2 weeks to get going, and we got to be there now. She's a lovely filly. Her mother was a top-class filly who stays. Unfortunately, she doesn't hold much body weight, so it's a challenge training her. And she used to have the habit of drifting, which Sandesh seems to have sorted that out, or I seem to have sorted that out with time. She won 2 races, unfortunately survived one objection and lost one on objection. So she's basically, today is her second win. Otherwise she would have been a winner of 3 races. She's done reasonably well. Joydeep had decided to keep her for another year in racing. He was in 2 minds at the end of last year whether to retire her or keep her for another year. I think luck has favored me that he's kept her, and she's been able to contribute to one of my winners in the summer. She'll eventually go to stud and breed, but currently we'll have to keep racing her till we get to the top of her handicap, and hopefully that'll be right to the top of class 1. But that's being ambitious right now, so we'll just take it slowly.
We were so confident before the race because the main danger was the withdrawn before the race. There is no class to this filly already won in this class. Unfortunately, she lost in objection because she was drifted out. That is why the only trainers told me to don't go so wide because she happens to go wide. So I say don't worry about that, I will manage it. And I finished it on the fence only. And filly responds very well. Last furlong, thanks to Padmanabhan sir and Sharmila madam. Because of I don't want to come, they call me and give me opportunity to ride his horses. That is why I'm winning for others also. Thanks to him and her.
They've got about 500 meters to travel. It's Anne Boleyn who's clear by 5 lengths to the better of Jersey Legend in second. On the outside, we've got Immortal Guest. Further back in the field is Tiger Returns. With about final 200 meters to travel, it's Anne Boleyn. About 3/4 of a length in front of Acaster is the one that's moving nicely in the center of the racetrack. In behind that, we've got Extraordinary. With about final 50 meters to travel, it's Acaster. Clear, close to about 2.5, 3 lengths in front of Anne Boleyn.
Welcome to the Horsepower Feeds Winner Circle. I'm here with Vivek. Congratulations. So I saw Acaster travel so comfortably in the straight, whereas others were actually struggling with their horses for them to respond. Did that give you a lot of confidence?
Yeah, of course. It depends only on a horse. The horse gives a confidence to the jockey, and jockey does. It's just horses guide us, and we have to go according to the horses, and we win the race. And I was very excited of opening this season in account. Yeah, as soon as I came into the straight, I just saw 2-3 horses dropping back. I just gave my horse a breather, and I just came along with the horse, and I saw the horse in front was just coming back to me.
So I just gave my horse a good breather and he responded well and I kept him going like that.
Very nice. So this is Acaster's first run with you, I hope?
It's a first run and he broke his maiden with me itself. Decent horse, he was having a lot of setback and my trainer did a very good job, especially the assistant trainer Mr. Purushottam guided me very well to do the work. So and he helped me out to get this horse to be worked out and gave me a lot of confidence that I'm going to win and I kept his words.
To be honest, I was not very confident because the horse had a lot of setback and his last run was in the month of Jan. Since the horse had so much class, he won in pure class, nothing else. So that was maybe one of the reasons where I was hoping to carry him through. Well, this horse was trained by Mr. Pradeep Annaya and I really don't know and I don't want to comment what happened, why he didn't win. After he came to us, he did first run and he did well, which I had my doubts because being a first run with me, so I had really doubts in my mind. But nevertheless, he cleared my doubt by winning comfortably. He's got a very bright future and he has got a lot of scope of improvement.